Boom! Welcome to this thing we call the Mudwata Show. For those of you who are here for the first time, this is the place where we highlight certain skunts and express our views in the comments without censorship. Subscribe, you skunt. Today we will be looking at the law governing copyright in Ghana and why it's such a complex situation. You see, there are some people who support the 62-year-old Copyright Act, which was inherited from the British, and there are some who support repealing this act and introducing new copyright laws, which will benefit Guyanese authors, musicians, artists, etc. Recently, the government indicated that they will be tabling new copyright laws in 2019. Right away, Jagdeo jumped out and said he does not support this because he doesn't believe Guyana is ready for this.
This government, when it passes that next year, every video store in this country will have to close.
He specifically mentioned the guys selling music on the pushcarts and video shops. Let's stop right here for a second. When last you buy a DVD? Anyway, Jagdeo's real worry are his friends from E-Networks and TVG. You see, if we get standardized copyright laws, companies like these will have to pay for licensing to rebroadcast cable channels, which they are currently bootlegging. For me personally, the only downside I see to having these copyright laws updated is that there will be no more bootleg books. And guess who is the biggest consumer of bootleg books? The Guyanese government. I'm eager to see what the new proposed laws are before I can properly pronounce on this. But what do you, the viewers, think? Should we or should we not update our copyright laws? Let me leave you with this feature that Al Jazeera did on this subject years ago. Here's where I'll be booing my skunt out. Boom out!
The sound of widely acclaimed singer Tenisa de Freitas. Recently, it won top honors at a calypso competition, but neither the writer or the singer is reaping the benefits. A copyright law dating back more than 55 years is said to be preventing artists in Guyana from profiting from their efforts, and with that, from preventing the growth of the country's music industry.
Without an enabling environment, it becomes difficult for your creativity and that of your artists to really blossom.
The laws on the books are also said to have resulted in a perfect breeding ground for piracy. Piracy is so rampant here that roving kiosks like these blast pirated music openly in the streets of the capital, Georgetown.
You're part of the problem automatically. It's not a matter of choice. Because if you had to choose and there was the right and wrong, then I think automatically persons would want to go for the right. But then if the system is such that there isn't anywhere else, it's a norm.
It's a situation that's said to be also preventing local talent from emerging. An original CD by a local artist costs 5 times more than a copy of a world-renowned artist. In a market this small, this price difference means they stand no chance of succeeding in their own country. But bootleggers aren't the only ones to blame for Guyana's music malaise. A finger is being pointed at its politicians.
We'll create momentums for change, but they will be stopped at the doors of Parliament or stopped at the doors of the political directorate.
And that state of affairs leaves musicians feeling very discouraged.
I do feel that sometimes we should be better off because, being performers for so long and getting the recognition and people holding you at a high place, but yet you don't get the money that you deserve or whatever it is for the work that you do.
Elsewhere in the Caribbean, music is central in promoting tourism and strengthening a sense of national identity. A simple change in a copyright law here may just mean the same could happen in Guyana. Virginia Lopez, Al Jazeera, Georgetown, Guyana.
Hold up.